Good morning, student. In this lecture, we will be doing practical sums, and today, in dissolution of partnership form, chapter number 7, we are going to solve sum number 5. Let us see the sum one by one. We will take transactions and we will be passing journal entry. Here we have asked to give accounting treatment. That means we will have to pass journal entry for the transactions given to us, which are given for dissolution of a partnership form. Let us see the sum. See, sum says pass journal entries for the following transaction of firm in the case of firm's dissolution. Okay. Now the first transaction is at the time of dissolution, the book value of goodwill is given is rupees 56,000. No amount is realized. So friends, goodwill, it is an asset. It will be closed and transferred to realization account. Okay, and we very well know, we have seen what is the entry to close an asset. Asset is having debit balance, so when you need to close them, you need to credit them, and realization account is debited. So very simple, realization account debit to goodwill account. So here it is, realization account debit to goodwill account, being goodwill account is closed and transferred to realization account. So here will be only one entry because it is given that nothing is realized. Okay friends, let's see the second one. The second transaction says in the balance sheet land and building rupees 8 lakh and investment rupees 2 lakhs are disclosed respectively. 9 lakh and 1 lakh 50,000 are realized from them. So friends, land and building and investment both are disclosed in the books and both are realized. So first of all, we will be closing both of them and then we will be passing entry for its realization. Once again, both are assets, land and building and investment. So both are at debit, both are having debit balance. Now to close them, we will be crediting both the asset and we will be debiting realization account. So our entry will be realization account debit to land and building to investment. Okay, this will be with the book value, disclosed value. Then both are realized and realized value is given. So for that entry will be realized. So cash will come. So cash account will be debited and realization account will be credited. Okay, so first of all we will close them. So here the entry is 2-1 realization account debit to land and building account to investment account. Being land, building and investment accounts are closed and transferred to realization account. 8 lakh is the land and building, 2 lakh is the investment. So 10 lakh is total. Now out of 8 lakh and 2 lakh, they are realized 9 lakh and 1 lakh 50,000 respectively. That means for land and building 9 lakh is realized and for investment 1 lakh 50,000 is realized. So total will be 10 lakh 50,000. Now when asset realized, we pass entry cash / bank account debit to realization account. So here it is cash / bank account debit or bank / cash account debit to realization account. 10 lakh 50,000, 10 lakh 50,000. Here in narration we will write the price individual. So being land and building realized rupees 9 lakh and investment realized rupees 1 lakh 50,000. Next one is third one. Total asset of the firm is rupees 2 lakh, of which 40% of are current assets, including cash of rupees 10,000. Book value is realized. So friends, generally we find that there are two types of assets normally in a balance sheet: non-current assets and current assets. Now it is given to us that total asset is 2 lakh. Out of that 30% is this is 40%. Out of that 40% is current asset. So 40% of that I will find, I get here That means 80,000 are current asset and remaining 1,20,000 are non-current asset. Now in 80,000, 10,000 is cash balance. So the remaining 70,000 will be other current assets. So other cash balance we will not close and transfer. Cash balance we don't need to close and transfer. So all current assets, that is 70,000, and non-current asset, that is 1,20,000, will be closed and transferred to realization account. Along with this, it is given that book value realized. So at that value only we will pass entry for its realization also. So first of all, we will be closing both the asset, non-current assets and current assets. Realization account debit to non-current assets, which we calculated 1,20,000, to current asset rupees 70,000, and total of to 1,90,000. Being non-current and current assets accounts are closed and transferred to realization. Now friends, it is given that book value is realized. That means they are realized at their own price. Book value 1,20,000 and 70. So total 1,90,000 will realize. We know that when assets are realized, cash / bank account is debited and realization account is credited. So here it is bank / cash account debited to realization account, being non-current assets and current assets realized at its book value. Okay, let's see the next transaction. Fourth one, goodwill is not disclosed in the books, but rupees 50,000 are realized during dissolution. So friends, this is a unrecorded asset realized. It is given that goodwill is not disclosed in the book. That means it is unrecorded. It is not there in the books, right? And it is realized. Now as it is not disclosed in the books, it is not there in the book, we will not be able to close it. So we don't need to close it. We will just pass one entry for its realization. I repeat again, generally we pass two entry, one to close the asset account, another to realize it. But it is not there in the book, so we are not going to close it. Okay, we will be just passing entry for its realization, and entry is very simple, cash / bank account debit to realization account. So here the entry is bank / cash account debit to realization account 50,000, being goodwill realized, or to be more precise you can write being undisclosed goodwill realized rupees 50,000. Okay, next transaction. Transaction number 5. The value of laptop is 35,000. One partner has taken it for rupees 25,000. Laptop, again it is an asset, so we will be closing it and transferring it to realization account. Secondly, it has been taken by partner, so it will be debited to partner's capital account and credited to realization account. Okay, so let us see. First of all, we will be closing it and transferring it to the realization account. Here the entry is file number 1, realization account debit to laptop account, being laptop account is closed and transferred to realization account. 35,000. Second entry, forward for its realization. It is not realized, it is taken over by partner, so it will be debited to that partner's capital account, and it is taken over by partner for rupees 25,000. So it will be debited. So I have written it dash partner's capital account. Suppose the partner's name is A, so A's capital account, or suppose the partner's name is B, so B's capital account. So partner's capital / current account debit to realization account, being laptop taken over by one partner, amount will come 25,000. Okay, next transaction. The sixth transaction says a partner has accepted to pay loan of his Srimati rupees 40,000, which was given to the firm. Now friend, SMT word is used. SMT word stands for Srimati. Srimati means partner's wife they are talking about. Okay, so don't get confused. right? Now it is given that partner has accepted to pay his wife loan, that is his Srimati loan, and the loan amount is given to us is 40,000, right? Here Srimati's loan of a partner is a third party liability, right? So it will be, first of all we will have to close it, and then we will be making payment, and payment is not made, it is accepted by one partner. First of all we will close it as a liability. So here the entry is partner's wife loan account debit. Okay, I have not written Srimati loan account debit, I have written here partner's wife loan. So partner's wife loan account debit to realization account. Friends, liabilities are having credit balance. To close them we need to debit them. So partner's wife loan, it is having a credit balance, we will debit this. So partner's wife loan account debit to realization account 40,000. Now as this is taken over by one partner, means it is accepted by one partner, it will be credited to that partner's capital account and debited to realization account. So here it is realization account debit to partner's capital current account 40,000, and 40,000 being partner accepted to pay his loan of his Srimati SMT. Okay, so these two entry will have to be passed. Thank you. Next, 7 number, income tax liability is now payable rupees 30,000 is not recorded in the book. Income tax liability becomes payable which is not there in the book, so it is one kind of unrecorded liability. And for unrecorded liability, what we do, we cannot close it because it is not there in the book. So we will pass only one entry, and that entry will be for the payment of liability. Okay, so here it is realization account debit to cash / bank account 30,000 being unrecorded income tax liability is paid. Okay, next one, 8 number, after making payment of all liabilities and loan of partners of firm, surplus of asset is rupees 1,20,000. The profit and loss sharing ratio of partners ABC are 5:3:2. Friends, after making payment of all liabilities and partners loans, surplus amount is rupees 1,20,000. That means this is the amount of profit on realization. Means payment is made to all liabilities, partners loans are also paid off. That means whatever remain, whatever left is a profit, and that profit supposed to be distributed among partners in their profit and loss sharing ratio. Now profit and loss sharing ratio is given to us 5:3:2. 3 partners are given, A, B and C. So for profit we have seen entry. What is the entry? Realization account debit to partners capital account. So here the entry is realization account debit to A's capital / current account, to B's capital / current account, to C's capital / current account. 1,20,000 is the amount. When I distribute 1,20,000 in the proportion of 5:3:2, I get 60,000, 36,000 and 24,000 respectively. Okay, so next transaction, ninth one says machine is disclosed in the books at the time of dissolution rupees 2 lakh. Book value is realized. So it is very simple. Asset is given, we have to close it, and book value is realized, so we have to pass entry for its realization. We very well know to close asset account, realization account is debited and asset account is credited, and for its realization cash or bank account is debited and realization account is credited. So first of all we will pass entry for closing the machinery account. So here it is realization account debit to machine account 2 lakh being machine account is closed and transferred to realization account. Okay, and the second entry is for realization, book value is realized, so amount is going to remain same, but the entry will be bank / cash account debit to realization account being machine realized at its book value 20,000 and 20,000. Friends, keep this in mind. Then whenever there are two entries, in second entry either cash account, cash oblique bank account, partners capital account and realization account, only these three accounts are going to be affected. No fourth account will be affected. So don't use any asset name or anything, any other thing in the second entry. Second entry, only three accounts are affected: partners capital, realization account or cash and bank account, when we are having two entries to be passed. Next one, 10 number. 10 number says that one partner has accepted responsibility to undertake dissolution procedure. In the return of it decided to pay remuneration rupees 20,000 on account of expense. Firm has paid him rupees 12,000. Friends, here partner has accepted to deal with dissolution process and remuneration is fixed rupees 20,000. So we will be passing entry for that, where we will have to debit realization account and it is accepted by partner, so partner's capital account will be credited. Secondly, firm has paid 12,000 on account to him, so that 12,000 account will be debited to his account, because 20,000 for which the remuneration is fixed, it's already credited to his account. So first of all, we will pass entry for the remuneration. Here it is: realization account debit 20,000 to partners capital oblique current account 20,000, being partner accepted to undertake dissolution process. Okay, now second entry for the amount paid to him will be partner capital oblique current account debit to cash oblique bank account, being firm has paid to partner 12,000. Okay, next 11 number. It says there are debtors of 1,20,000 and creditor of rupees 60,000 at the time of dissolution of firm. One partner has taken debtors at 20% less, 20% then book value less, means they want to tell us one partner has taken debtors at 20% less than its book value and accepted to pay creditors. Friends, two different things are given. One is a debtor, another is creditor, and debtors are taken over by partner, creditors are also taken over by partner. Debtors are taken over at 20% less value. We will have to pass here 4 entries. 2 entries for debtors and 2 entries for creditors. So first of all we will be closing debtors account and transferring it to realization account. Debtor is an asset, it will be closed and transferred to realization account. So 11.1, realization account debit 1,20,000 to debtors account 1,20,000, being debtor accounts are closed and transferred to realization account. Okay friends, now creditors are given 60,000. Creditor is a liability which will be closed and transferred to realization account. So here it is creditors account debit to realization account, being creditor accounts are closed and transferred to realization account. Okay, now both the accounts are closed and transferred to realization, asset as well as liability. Now we will be passing entry for its realization and payment. First of all we will pass entry for the realization of debtors. Debtors are realized at 20% less, but not realized actually, it is taken over taken over by one partners at 20% less price. That means the amount will be calculated after 20% deduction and it will be debited to that partner's capital oblique current account. So first of all we will calculate 20% of 1,20,000, that will come 24,000. 24,000 we will deduct from 1,20,000, we will get 96,000. That means debtors are taken over by that partner for rupees 96,000. So entry will be partner capital oblique current account debit to realization account 96,000. Okay friends, Now creditors are also taken by him, but nothing is given. That means creditors are taken at book value. So book value is given 60,000. Now when any liability is taken over by partner, his capital or current account is credited and realization account is debited. So here it is, realization account debit 60,000 to partner's capital current account 60,000. So this was all about some illustration. This was all about transaction number 11, where we have passed 4 entry. Now the last transaction, 12 number. Last transaction says the profit and loss sharing ratio of RB and I is 3:2:1. Undertake the disposal of the following balances: general reserve 18,000, debit balance of profit and loss account 12,000, and workman accident compensation fund rupees 18,000. So friends, general reserve and workman accident compensation fund, these are the two reserves which are distributed, which are credited to partners capital account or current account in their profit and loss sharing ratio. And debit balance of profit and loss account, it is accumulated loss, it is debited to partners capital and current account. Many times we have pass entry when we have solved dissolution and retirement. So just we need to pass entry for this. You very well know what to do with this. General reserve is to be credited among the partners. The ratio was given to us is 3:2:1 and general reserve is 18,000. So here it is, general reserve account debit 18,000 to R's capital current account, to B's capital current account, to I's capital current account. This 18,000 will be distributed among these three in the proportion of 3:2:1. When I distribute 18,000 in the proportion of 3:2:1, I get 9,000, 6,000 and 3,000. Okay, and narration will be being general reserve is distributed among partners. Okay friends, now the second item is given to us, profit and loss account rupees 12,000 debit balance. Now profit and loss account debit balance, it is accumulated loss which is supposed to be debited to partners capital or current account. So here it is, R's capital current account debit, B's capital current account debit, I's capital current account debit to profit and loss account. The amount is 12,000. This 12,000 will be distributed among these three partners. That means these 12,000 will be debited among three partners in the profit and loss sharing ratio, which is 3:2:1. So when I distribute 12,000 in the proportion of 3:2:1, I get 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000 respectively. The narration will be being debit balance of profit and loss account is debited to partners capital account. Okay friends, let us see the last one. The last one is workman accident compensation fund. Again the amount is rupees 18,000. As we know that workman accident compensation fund is a reserve, will be distributed among the partners in their profit and loss sharing ratio. So workman accident compensation fund account will be debited and partners capital account will be credited. So here the entry is workman accident compensation fund account debited 18,000 to R's capital current account, to B's capital current account, to I's capital current account, and the ratio is 3:2:1, 3,000, 6,000 and 3,000. Friends, narration is not mentioned here. You will write narration by that being workman accident compensation fund distributed among partners in their profit and loss sharing ratio. So here our sum number 5 comes to an end. This was all about sum number 5. Next lecture we will be doing sum number 6. Thank you.